respected and esteemed worthiness, His Honor, Judge Hugo T. Wallaby! Presiding judge of this year's case.
Be seated. Order in the court. Overruled. Sustained. You're out. Waiter. Oh, Mel. What case do we have today?
Your Honor, today we have the people versus Miss Goldilocks, who is accused of breaking and entering with malice aforethought and premeditation in the first degree.
A most serious charge. I find the defendant guilty and sentence her to 30 years in the slammer. Court adjourned.
Your Honor, we have to have the trial first, or else the people will want their money back.
Oh, well, we can't have that. Very well, Mel. Let us proceed with the trial of Goldilocks. What was that?
Dramatic music, Your Majesty.
Well, stop it. It makes me nervous. Okay, who are the lawyers?
Your Honor, representing the people today is myself, District Attorney Wanda Muffinhead. I can assure Your Honor that I will need only a short time to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that Goldilocks committed this vicious deed.
What kind of goofy name is Muffinhead? Who's the other lawyer?
It is I, Your Honor, Felicia Wanda, attorney at law. And may I just say how happy I am to have a real swell judge like you to hear our case.
Cheese and crackers. You're not gonna win this case by trying to butter me up, Wombat. I'll make my own mind about the case and decide if Cinderella is guilty or innocent.
Goldilocks, Your Honor. Cinderella was last week.
What? Oh, well, she got what she deserved. Running around stealing pumpkins and slippers. Anyway, let's get this trial started. Bring in Goldilocks. Music. Now listen to everybody, and that includes you kids in the audience. I will tolerate zero shenanigans in my courtroom. This is a place of law, and as long as I'm judging this court, order will be maintained. I will deal firmly with any disruptions and inappropriate behavior.
Your Honor, may I request a sidebar?
Excellent idea, Miss Muffinhead. I'll have a gin and a tonic.
No, Your Honor. I believe the district attorney wants to have a talk with you.
What? Oh, I know that. I'm the judge. You can't tell me how to do my jabby young whippersnapper. I'm fining you $50 for contempt of court. Bailiff.
Yes, Your Judgeness.
Where is my hammer thingy?
Your hammer thingy is under the comic book, Your Worship, next to your pork rinds.
Oh, thanks, Mel. Now let's get this trial show on the road. Miss Muffinhead, you may make your opening remarks to the jury. What are you doing?
I'm bored. That's the intermission, because I want some candy.
You are out of order. I hope they have Hershey's with almonds.
Members of the jury, you see here before you today an innocent-looking young lady, but do not be deceived by her looks. Oh no, for this young woman, known to the whole world as Goldilocks, is the most horrible, awful, and nasty criminal on the face of the planet. She ruthlessly and with wanton disregard for the law broke into the house of an innocent and lovable family of bears. You will hear how to this day that family of bears remains shattered and distraught from this tragedy. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is your solemn duty to make sure that rotten criminals like Goldilocks can never threaten peaceful bears or any other animals ever again. I ask you to find Goldilocks guilty of breaking and entering so that we can lock her up behind bars for the rest of her life.
Well, I didn't understand a single word you said. And it was quite boring, too. Maybe the defense lawyer, Miss Wombat, can do better. Wombat, go.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I know we've all read and heard a great deal about this case. We've watched the TV reports, studied the newspaper accounts, read the books, seen the movie, surfed the website, skimmed the comic strip, and listened to the CD. But today, for the first time, you will hear the true story of Goldilocks. Now, it is not the story of a vicious criminal, but rather the sad tale of an innocent girl accused of a crime she did not commit. A crime she could not commit. Because she is the sweetest, most lovable, most wonderful girl in the whole wide world. And after hearing today's testimony, you will have no choice to declare her not guilty. I think.
Well, that wasn't any more better than the first one. Bailiff, when are we going to see some action?
In about 3 pages, Your Honor.
Good. Wake me up when it's time. Miss Muffinette, you may call your first witness.
Your Honor, the people call Mr. Papa Bear to the stand.
Papa Bear to the stand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and also not tell any fibs or else to get in real big trouble and have no dessert forever and ever?
Right, what she said.
Now, Mr. Bear, I know this has been a terrible ordeal for you.
Oh, it has. No one will ever know what I've been through. Oh, the horror.
Objection, Your Honor. The witness is stealing lines from movies.
Sustained. Mr. Bear, you have sworn to tell the truth.
The truth, you can't handle the truth.
Objection!
Mr. Bear, I will not warn you again. We have heard enough of that joke. You may proceed.
Mr. Bear, I know this will be painful, but could you please relate to us the events that led to that tragic day?
I'll try. Well, all throughout like this, it was like every other morning in our happy little house. Bright, cheerful, and peaceful. Good morning, my happy, peaceful family. How is everyone this bright, cheerful, and peaceful morning?
Good morning, my handsome and happy husband. Everything is as bright and cheerful as always in our happy little home.
Good morning, my happy and cheerful father. It's always so good to see you in our happy and peaceful home.
Thank you, Mama Bear. Thank you, Baby Bear. My, what is that delicious smell? Could it possibly be another one of Mama Bear's delicious yet nutritious breakfasts?
It certainly is, my sweet little Babu. It's your favorite breakfast of all time.
Not.
Yes, Daddy, we're having porridge. It's my favorite kind of breakfast, too.
And mine too. Now let's all sit down to a healthy, hearty start to our wonderful, peaceful, average day.
This is just about the best porridge I've ever tasted.
She sure is right, honey. No one makes a porridge as good as you. It's just perfect.
Oh, Pshaw, you two are just being silly. Although I will admit that it is rather tasty if I do say so myself.
Gosh, I sure am glad we're all a peaceful, happy family and that nothing horrible will happen to us to forever change our lives in a horrible and awful manner from which we shall never fully recover. No matter how much money we might win in a lawsuit.
You said it, Pumpkin. Ha 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 ha. That was how the whole tragic day started. If only I'd known what lay ahead.
I know we all share your pain, Mr. We have no further questions for this unfortunate soul, Your Honor.
Miss Wombat, you may cross-examine.
Yes, yes, yes! Level 500! Thank you, Your Honor. Now, Mr. Bear, is it your testimony that on the morning of the alleged break-in, you and your family were having a quiet, peaceful breakfast of yummy porridge?
Yes, it was the last peaceful day I've had since then.
Thank you, Mr. Bear. You may step down. I have no further questions.
Miss Wombat, am I to believe that you have no further questions of this witness?
No, Your Honor, for you see, I have a surprise witness who will prove that Papa Bear is a liar.
Liar! You can't call me a liar! I'll sue you, you shyster!
Order in this court! Papa Bear, you can step down, and, Miss Wombat, you may call your witness.
The offense calls this baby Bear.
You swear to truth the whole tell, and in that telling of the truth, leave out only the things in which themselves are not the truth, or may be misconstrued as the truth or in any proximity thereof, so help yourselves.
As if.
Miss Bear,
I prefer Ms. Bear, and please do not refer to me as baby. I now use the name Tiffany. That's with 2 eyes.
yes. Well, Miss Tiffany Bear, did you hear your father, Mr. Papa Bear's testimony as to the events that occurred on the morning of the alleged break-in? And do you in fact concur with those said events?
Huh?
Is what your father said true?
No, it's all lies to tell you. It's all lies. It never happened that way.
Order in this court!
Ooh, I like a ham and Swiss on rye. Ooh, with a chocolate milkshake.
You want fries with that?
I prefer onion rings.
Objection, Your Honor. That is the oldest joke in the world, and it's not even that funny.
Overruled. You may proceed, Wombat.
Now, Miss Baby Bear, I mean Tiffany, could you tell the jury what really happened on the morning of the so-called break-in?
What's going on?
She says she has to go potty.
I told you to go before the trial started.
Now we have to go again.
Fine, but hurry.
Well, I'd be happy to. It started like every other morning at our house.
Honey, why couldn't you let me sleep a few minutes more?
You have to take the trash out before the garbage man comes. You missed the last 4 weeks, and the neighbors are starting to complain.
Why can't the kid take the trash out?
Daddy, I have a new dress on. I can't get it all icky with yucky trash.
Honey, she sure is right. That trash is starting to stink.
That's not the trash, that's your breakfast.
Oh, no, not porridge. Why do I have to have porridge?
Daddy, stop having a cow. All the kids at school think you're some sort of lunatic or something.
Oh, but I hate porridge. Why do we have to have porridge?
Because it was your turn to make breakfast, and you slept in again.
Why is it my turn to make breakfast?
I told you yesterday, I have a big meeting with a client today, and you have to take Baby Bear.
Mother, I am not a baby. Please call me Tiffany.
Fine, you have to take Tiffany to the mall to buy a prom dress.
Oh, but I hate them all.
Well, too bad. You have to take her. Now hurry up and eat your breakfast. Traffic is bad this morning, and I have to be at the subway by 7. Have some porridge.
I hate porridge. Why can't we ever have like some bacon or sausage or ham, kielbasa, or a nice steak and some fried eggs?
Daddy, you know I'm a vegetarian. I don't believe in eating animals.
We are bears. That's what we do. We We eat animals!
Daddy, you're great.
Anyways, Papa, you know what Dr. Prostrate said about your cholesterol. Porridge is fat-free and has plenty of fiber for you-know-what. Now let's all sit down and have some porridge.
That is way too hot. How many times have I told you not to use the microwave?
Mine is stone cold. How many times have I asked you to fix that thing? Tiffany, how is yours?
Mother, I can't eat. I'll get too fat.
But sweetie, you have to eat something.
Mother!
Oh, for the love of Mike, why don't we just cook some leftover pizza?
And so, Miss Bear, that's what really happened that morning.
No, it's lies. I tell you, it's all lies. She's just mad because I wouldn't buy that dress because it's way too short.
It was not too short. All the girls are wearing them.
Guess what? I don't care.
Order! Ayla, does this have anything to do with the plot?
Don't think so.
All right, knock it off, you two. Baby Bear, you can step down. And Miss Muffin, you may call your witness.
Your Honor, don't I get to cross-examine Baby Bear?
No, I read that part of the script. It was boring. Mama!
Your Honor, the prosecution calls Chief Detective Inspector Sergeant Zachary Clorox.
Detective, something. Zachary Clorox, do you affirm that you are not now, nor have ever been, some bad liar guy, or some other stinky thing till death do us part?
Sure, whatever. I don't know.
Detective Sergeant Clorox, would you tell the jury where you are stationed and what your duties are?
Certainly. I am currently stationed in the 15th precinct, which is located in the Enchanted Forest, just north of the Magic Castle. I am in charge of investigating all crimes involving dragons, evil sorcerers, fairy godmothers, talking animals, and professional athletes.
And could you tell the jury what happened on the morning of March 24th?
I was returning to the precinct after investigating.
Why are you gasping? There's no gasping out of this part.
A report of a wolf accosting a carrier.
All right, that does it. No more gasping for you.
Goodies, when I passed the residence of the Three Bears, at that point I heard a great commotion.
Help, help, it's the communists, it's the communists! Call 911, call the Marines, call the Air Force, call Oprah!
Calm yourself, madam. I am a policeman person, and will do my utmost to protect you and your property. Now, is there a problem?
Yes, the communists had invaded my house!
Communists?
Well, maybe it wasn't communists. Maybe it was Imperial stormtroopers, or the Wicked Witch of the West, or Godzilla, or liberals. But somebody has destroyed my house!
Oh, take a chill, Mother. It's not like you don't have insurance. And I checked. All my CDs are okay.
Mama, someone's in the house!
I proceeded to enter the domicile with my weapon at the ready. Observing someone under the covers, I quietly, calmly instructed them to come out. Freeze! This is the police! Don't move or I'll shoot! You're busted!
Don't shoot! I didn't do it! It's not my fault. Society's to blame. Police brutality. I want a lawyer. You've got the wrong person. I'll plead the fifth. I was playing golf.
Upon further investigation, it was determined that a large amount of porridge had been taken, a chair had been smashed, and 3 beds had been broken. Also, a very rare antique clock valued at $25,000 was missing.
We don't have a clock worth $25,000.
Honey, what the insurance company don't know ain't gonna hurt them.
I then proceeded to arrest the suspect. One Miss Goldilocks, a.k.a. Goldie the Locks, a.k.a. Goldilocks. Upon finishing my duties, I returned to the station to await another cry of help from another desperate and frightened citizen. And also Bugs Bunny was on.
Thank you for your brave and true testimony, Officer Clorox. I know I speak for all of us when I say thank you. Your witness.
Now, Officer Clorox, isn't it true that on the morning of March 24th, just half an hour before you arrived at the Bear's house, you were, in fact, at Rapunzel's Hut of Donuts?
Well, yes, I did stop there for a quick bite.
In fact, officer, I have here a sworn statement from a Mr. Hubert Filling that on the morning of the 24th you ate 13 dozen donuts in the span of 30 minutes. Isn't that true?
Well, I didn't keep track, but I'm not...
Is it true or not?
It's true. It's true. I'm addicted to donuts. I'm addicted to donuts.
And isn't it true that you were so filled with cream filling, lemon filling, chocolate frosting, sprinkles, and those little coconut things that you were unable to even button up your pants?
No, it's lies, I tell you. It's all lies.
Isn't it true that you were so full of junk food that day that you really can't remember what happened?
No, I tell you. She did it. She did it.
No further questions.
You may step down, officer. Say, do you have any maple donuts on you? Say, bailiff, I'm hungry. How about we go for some Cokes and barbecue potato chips?
Your Honor, I really must object.
On what grounds?
I hate barbecue potato chips.
Oh. Overruled. Go, bailiff, and grab us some root beers, but not the nasty kind. Say, is the trial over yet?
No, Your Honor.
What's going on? Hand those over right now. These are going in the trash bin. And you don't have to get so nasty. I was just asking.
Your Honor, the prosecution will call its next witness.
Why do we have to keep calling all these witnesses?
Call one of the three little pigs. Raise your right hoof and repeat after me. I do promise to be brave, faithful, and kind. E-I-E-I-O.
Oink.
State your name for the court, please.
I'm one of the three little pigs.
And which pig are you?
I'm the one who did not get eaten by the wolf.
Very well, Mr. Pig, who did not get eaten by the wolf. Could you tell the members of the jury a conversation you had with Miss Goldilocks on the night just before the break-in took place?
Sure. She came into my restaurant. I own a rib joint. Anyway, she came at about 7 o'clock on the night of the 23rd.
Say, give me 4 fried racks ribs and make it snappy. I ain't got none.
Beef or pork ribs?
Which do you recommend?
Well, personally, I prefer the pork ribs.
Okay, give me 5 racks of pork ribs, 3 racks of beef ribs, 6 tons of coleslaw, and 10 pounds of baked beans.
Wow, that must be some party you're throwing.
What party? It's my dinner.
You can't eat all that food by yourself. They'll explode, especially if you come with beans.
Mind your own business, pig. I'm a growing girl. Speaking of food, do you know any place around here where a girl can get some decent breakfast in the morning?
Well, there's your Princess and Donut.
Donuts? Nah, I hate donuts. Besides, there's always too many couples here in the donut shops. Catch my drift? Now, what's I really like in the morning is a nice fat bowl porridge. Any place around here with decent porridge?
No, ma'am, no place around here. Your afraid you'll have to do without your porridge.
Don't sweat it, Funky. I normally get what I want, one way or another. I'll get my porridge, alright?
Sure, whatever you say. Anyway, that'll be 86.87 for the ribs.
Geez, fanboy seems to be a little short on cash. Tells you what, pay later? So long, sucker.
Stop, thief! Stop, thief! And then she ran out with my ribs. Well, my brother's ribs, to be exact.
And is the woman who took your ribs and talked to you about porridge in this courtroom now?
Yes, she is.
Would you point her out for the court, please?
That's her! Is that her fat neck? It's Goldilocks. She's the one.
It's lies to tell you all lies. She didn't do it. Brought order. Order in this court.
Hey, no, that's my job. You're just hired help.
Your Honor, the prosecution rests.
I find the defendant guilty and sentence her to 100 years at hard labor.
Your Honor, the defense has to present its case.
Well, do we have to?
Yes, we do!
Fine, but hurry. Judge Judy's on at 4:30.
Your Honor, the defense calls Dr. Lester Cantaloupe the third to the stand.
Lean to the left, lean to the right. Stand up, sit down, fight! Fight! Fight!
I do. Dr. Cantaloupe, you are an expert witness who used to work in the FBI crime lab. Is that not correct?
Yes, that is entirely correct.
And would you mind telling the jury exactly what you are an expert in?
Yes, I am an expert in testing and analyzing porridge.
And did you, in fact, test and analyze the porridge that was found in the bear's house on the day of the crime?
Yes, and I've set up a demonstration to explain my findings. As you can see, I have 3 samples of porridge that were taken from the bear's house by Officer Clorox.
And what did your experiments on the porridge show?
Well, as you can see by the chart, the temperature of the porridge is directly converse to the enzymes produced by the saliva typically found in a bear of middle age when exposed to sudden climactic fluctuations.
Could you explain that a little more clearly, Dr. Cantaloupe?
No, I couldn't, but I could demonstrate what I discovered.
Very well, Doctor. Please proceed.
What's going on?
She took my phone.
Did not, Your Honor. He said I could see it.
Did not, you fibber.
Puppet.
I'm not a puppet. I'm a real boy.
That's it! You both have detention after the trial.
Well, Papa Bear testified that his porridge is perfect, but if you'll taste this, you'll see why this couldn't be true.
I don't need to try it. It's old. That's disgusting. It tastes like it's rotten.
Exactly, it is rotten.
Then why would you have me eat it?
You said to do my demonstration. Now, the fact that this porridge is rotten and is making you sick proves that it was in fact too hot when it was served. Otherwise, the filthy germs and bacteria could not have grown. Now, if you'll taste Mama's porridge.
Well, I already ate the first one. I don't... That's worse than the first.
Correct. Because Mama Bear's porridge
Honey,
cooked too cold.
I'm so
And it has
young.
all these little green
Oh my
bugs in it
goodness.
and slimy things that smell bad. Therefore, we have proof that Papa Bear was lying about his porridge being perfect. Miss Wombat, are you okay? You don't look well.
Your Honor, I object. Miss Wombat is trying to get the jury's sympathy by...
Sustained. Miss Wombat, stop dying and just call your next witness.
Objection. That is hearsay. Not allowed.
Why are you objecting? You don't get to object.
Why not?
Because you're just comic relief. Now sit down.
Who made you queen of the world?
What was that?
Nothing.
We call Merwin the big, bad wolf to the stand. State your name for the court.
I am Merwin, the big bad one.
And Merwin, could you tell us why you believe Goldilocks is innocent of this crime of which she is accused?
Yes, I can.
Well, tell us.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Yes, I know that Goldilocks is innocent of this horrible crime, where she did not do because she was with me the day she was done, supposed to be committing this horrible crime, which she did not do because she was with me. The end.
Are you saying Goldilocks was with you for the entire day?
I just did.
Was Goldilocks with you for the entire day?
Yes, I was out trying to steal a basket for the riding hood. I mean, I was out going to the library when I saw Goldilocks sitting at the side of the road.
Well, hello, Merwin, my old friend. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, Goldilocks, my close personal friend. I was just going to the library. Would you like to come spend the entire day with me? Never once leave my sight, so you may never be accused of committing a horrible crime.
Why, yes, my close personal friend Merwin, the big bad wolf. I would like to spend the entire day with you. Shall we go to the library now? Never going near any house that belongs to some bears.
Certainly, old chap. Let us be off now. That's very... And so we spent the entire day at the library, and Goldilocks never was of my sight to commit a crime.
Thank you, Merwin, the big bad wolf, for your totally honest and believable testimony. Your witness, Miss Muffhead.
There's monkeys in walls. There's monkeys in walls.
What?
Okay. Mr. Wolf, did you really spend the entire day with Goldilocks?
Yes, yes I did.
Isn't it true that being an animal, you can't read?
Yes, that is true.
Then why would you go to the library?
The picture books were in, of course.
When the police questioned you 4 months ago, why didn't you tell them you had been with Goldilocks all day?
I thought they were talking about another Goldilocks.
Isn't it true that you are really secretly in love with Goldilocks? And that is why you are telling these lies, to save her from going to jail.
It's lies, I tell you, all lies.
Do you love Goldilocks?
Yes, I do. I do love her.
We have no further questions.
This is getting good.
Hush up, Mel. The trial over yet?
The defense has one last witness. We call Goldilocks to the stand!
Goldilocks to the stand. Engine number 9, going down Chicago line. If the train should jump the track, do you want your money back?
Yes?
Good try. Now, Goldilocks, I know this will be extremely difficult, but could you tell us honestly and as simply as possible what occurred on the morning of March 24th?
Well, I was walking along, minding my own business, when I see this cottage. It was real pretty and all.
So you did see the bear's cottage. Did you walk by it or did you do something else?
Well, you know, okay, so I went to the house. I admit it, I knew it wasn't right, but I did it anyway. But it wasn't to steal nothing, I swear. I had to use the bathroom. I mean, I was out in the woods, all alone, and there wasn't a gas station or 7-Eleven for miles. Not like the 7-Eleven would let you use the bathroom. But as I was saying, I rang the bell. I called out. Nobody answered. Then I see the door was unlocked. So as I kind of pushed on it to see if anybody was home, and it just popped right open. So then I figured I'd just use the little girl's room real quick, you see. Catch my drift? So I walked into the house. That's when I saw it. I tell you, if I didn't know anything, I'd never got in. I kept on walking them woods. You gotta believe me, you just got stuff. But before I knew what was happening, there it was! There it was! What was there? It was the porridge. Do you have a problem with porridge, Miss Love? Ever since I was a kid, my mother always told me to finish my porridge. And if I didn't, I couldn't watch no cartoons or read any comic books. So whenever I see a full porridge, I just get this urge, you follow? I got to steal the porridge. I just got stuff. There ain't no control, you see. I got to eat it all. I just got stuff.
Your Honor, the defense would like to enter into evidence this report from a distinguished therapist attesting to the fact that Goldilocks suffers from parental porridge syndrome, which makes her not responsible for her actions inside the bear's house.
Your Honor, I object.
So?
This evidence is totally ridiculous, irrelevant, false, misleading, immaterial, and unsubstantiated.
Don't be such a party pooper. You may proceed, little wombat.
Now, Miss Locks, what happened after you consumed the porridge?
Well, as soon as I eat, I consumed this horrible guilt. I just felt awful. So I decided I went to the bear's garden and I made full restitution like that. But I waited and waited, and they still didn't come. And I started getting real sleepy because I'd eaten about 15 pounds of porridge. So I figured I'd just lay down and take me a little rest into the bear's garden, and I made full restitution like that. So I lay down in the bed, the kids' bed, because I can't sleep in a water bed like you folks. The next thing I know, it was screaming and covered with donut bread was busting me. And that's the whole honest, complete truth. I crossed my heart and stick waffles in my eyes.
But, Miss Locks, what about the chair that was destroyed?
Look, I don't know nothing about no chair. I've never even seen no chair. The first thing I heard about the chair was when I was at the station house and the coppers kept asking me about the chair.
Goldilocks, why'd you smash the chair?
Chair? What chair? I didn't smash no chair. It's lies, I tell you, all lies.
So you never even saw a chair in the bear's house?
No, I don't know what happened to the chair. I didn't do nothing to it. I'm being framed, I tell you, I'm being framed.
Thank you, Miss Poor, sweet, innocent Goldilocks. Your witness, mean, nasty, cruel district attorney, nothing.
Your Honor, I object. That big goof can't call me names.
As far as I'm concerned, you're both big goofs. Continue. What are you doing now? What are you doing?
Your Honor,
Fine. Just one more.
Okay, Goldilocks, you say you never even saw a chair that was broken?
No, I never set my eye on it.
Your Honor, the defense would like to recall Chief Detective Inspector Sergeant Clorox to the stand.
Yo, Clorox, come on back.
At this time, the people would like to present exhibit number 678, the chair that was found smashed at the bear's house. Officer Clorox, do you recognize this chair?
Yes, that is the chair that the bailiff just brought in.
No. Have you ever seen this chair before?
Oh. Yes, that is the chair that was found destroyed at the scene of the crime.
And where was this chair located?
Next to the dining room table.
And And in your expert opinion, as an official police person, could anyone have sat at that dining room table without seeing this chair?
Oh no, surely not.
Aha! Got you now! Goldilocks sat in that chair and destroyed it in a fit of malicious vandalism.
Rana, the defense would like to recall Merwin the Big Bad Wolf.
Merwin, my main man, dude, we need you back here!
Now, Merwin, how long have you known the defendant, Miss Goldilocks?
I've known her for 11 years.
And in all of those years, have you ever seen Goldilocks sit down?
No, I've never seen Goldilocks sit down because she cannot sit down because she was injured in the war and cannot sit down.
Obviously, Goldilocks could not have broken the chair by sitting in it because Goldilocks cannot sit down.
She's been sitting here this whole trial.
I had an operation. I'm better now.
Your Honor, at this time, we would like to recall Dr. Cantaloupe.
Ollie, ollie, oxen free!
Dr. Cantaloupe, did you do some really big science tests to this chair?
Yes, I did. I did them in my laboratory, which has really cool chemicals and test tubes and stuff.
And what did these tests show?
They show the chair was covered in porridge.
Aha! We call Papa Bear to the stand.
Red Rover, send Papa Bear right over.
Now, Papa Bear, isn't it true that you often ate porridge in that chair?
No, I never did that, tells you. Absolutely not. I categorically denied that. No way, Jose, not.
You realize you could go to jail if you are telling a lie?
Well, maybe I did eat porridge in that chair sometimes.
Aha!
Papa Bear, did you eat porridge in that chair the morning of the break-in?
No, I did not, because the porridge was way too hot, and also because I wanted some bacon or sausage or ham, or kielbasa, or now steak and some fried eggs.
We call Baby Bear back to the stand.
At this point, why doesn't the whole audience just come up?
Baby Bear?
Tiffany!
Tiffany. Was the chair broken when your family left the house that morning?
Daddy, do I get to wear that new dress?
No, too short.
And I don't remember.
Then you're grounded as soon as we get home.
Daddy!
Aha! That doesn't prove anything.
Does who?
Does not.
Does who?
Does not. Baby! Cheetah.
What the what?
Oh my God. She's just killed it. She's killed it.
Order in this court. That is enough from both of you, and I will not tolerate such foolishness in my court. Now, you recall the little pig that was not eaten by the wolf to the stand.
Sweet!
Now, Mr. Pig, did you or did you not testify under oath under this court, own and operate a rib joint?
Yes, Your Honor, that's correct.
Good. I'm hungry. I want a rack of ribs and some slab.
Objection!
Oh, you two are no fun. Okay, is she guilty or not?
Guilty! Not guilty!
Oh, you two can't agree on anything. Wait, I just remembered. We have one witness that we haven't called. And she might hold the key. Whole case.
Who is it, Your Honor?
Who's what?
Who's the witness?
Oh, you now call Mama Bear to the stand.
Mama Bear to the stand. R-O-W-D-I-E, that's the way we spell rowdy, rowdy. Let's get rowdy. Woo!
Now, Miss Bear, we have not yet heard your testimony as to what happened on this fateful day. Can you tell us what happened right before you got home on the afternoon of March 24th?
Well, we were coming home as usual.
Honey, you should see this dress. It's more like a scarf than a dress.
Mom, it was not too short. All the girls are wearing them. I'll look like a mutant if I don't get a dress like that.
Besides, it's $200. $200, it's smaller than my hanky.
If I don't get that dress, I'll shave off my hair and lock myself in my room.
Oh, stop it! Both of you. I have had a long day at work, and I just want to get home and have some dinner. What are we having, dear?
How am I supposed to know?
It was your turn to make dinner. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, I remembered.
Then what are we having?
Pop-Tarts.
That does it. We're going out to eat. You two stay here while I go get my purse. And so I walked in and saw that Goldilocks had eaten the porridge and fallen asleep in baby's bed, and I ran out yelling for the police.
What about the chair that was destroyed?
The chair?
Yes, the chair. It wasn't broken when you left, right?
You didn't see Goldilocks break it, did you?
What happened to the chair?
Well, all right, it's lies. I tell you, it's all lies. I did it. I confess. I can't stand it anymore. I did it. I smashed the chair. I just hated that chair. It was ugly, it was ripped, and it did not match with the wallpaper. But Papa Bear would never let me get rid of it. So when I saw that Goldilocks had eaten the porridge and fallen asleep in baby's bed, I decided that I could smash the chair and frame her for it. So I smashed it up with a few karate chops and ran out yelling for the police. I'm sorry, I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I just really hated that chair. I'm a bad bear.
Well, at last we have the truth. On one hand, we have Goldilocks, who did eat the porridge. And on the other hand, we have Mama Bear, who smashed the chair. And on the other hand, we have Papa Bear, who would never cook dinner. And on the other hand, we have baby Tiffany Bear, who was a rat. And on the other hand, we have all the witnesses who are all kind of goofy. And on the other hand, we have Miss Wombat, who was really annoying. And on the other hand, we have Miss Muffinhead, who, killed Pinocchio. And it is left to me, the judge, to decide it all. I hereby declare, with the power invested in me, everybody guilty and set this ball to 50 years in the who's gal.
What? You can't do that.
I can't?
No!
Well, why don't we all go back to the pig's place and have some lunch?
Wait. Do y'all got porridge there? No. Then I'm game.
Everybody, I'm away!
Can we stop for donuts on the way?
I get a citizen Goldilocks.
That's so good, Dave.
I'm not eating anything. I'll get you back.
Just as long as I know how to cook. But I didn't get to make my big speech.
I'll show you a new experiment you can do with beans in a straw. I hope you have video games. Well, kiddies, looks like we beat the rap on this one. Let this be a lesson for yours. Don't go breaking the bear's house and eat strange porridge. Take it from me. You'll get in lots of trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to lunch. But before I go, maybe I'll just grab myself a little souvenir. But don't tell nobody, okay?
Stop thief! Stop thief!
Whoops, looks like I have to be done.